Hi everyone. My name is Kendi. I am born again. I am sanctified. Um, I got born again during the end of 2019. My story is very beautiful of how I got born again. I got born again when my mom was sick of COVID-19, and my mom's friend went at home um, to hold prayer meetings. And during that time, I was not born again. I was still a teenager who was hurt. I was mad at my mom for so many reasons. While I was attending those prayer meetings because I wanted to please my mom, not knowing that the grace of God would find me in the process. And while we kept on attending those prayer meetings because we were forced by my mom, something changed within me, something happened. Um, while I was reading my Bible, Psalms 34, verse 18, the Lord is closer to those who are brokenhearted, and He mends the spirit of those who are crushed. I wanted to explore that side of God. Then I became interested after reading that verse. I became interested, and I wanted to know God on the deeper level, and I wanted Him to manifest Himself to me and to know Him more, because I was going through a heartbreak. I was going through hurt. I was going through a process whereby I was questioning myself, and I was I was just not happy about my life. While I was reading that verse, I started praying in the secret place. I started asking God to heal my broken heart, to manifest Himself and His grace as He has said in His word, and to heal me from what I was going through at that time. I was going through a personal matter. There was a court case that I was attending at that time, which I'm also still attending. So, and it's not just a small matter, it's a big one. But the grace of God and the love of God, I've seen it work uh, after then. Many events, beautiful encounters with God took place in my life. I did not get admitted at uni. I've seen His grace, I've seen His goodness. So I asked God that I made a covenant with Him that God, I have played my part, which was to study and get good grades. There was no school that admitted me at that time. I remember making a covenant with Him that God, if you find me a school, I will glorify you. I would worship you. I would worship you with all my heart and with integrity. And God did. he did it. Like, I fasted during that time. I fasted. I used to connect to Apostle Joshua Solomon's teaching at that time, and I would pray with him online. I did not know how to pray by myself at that time, but I used to pray with him. So I then applied. The admittance letter, it came earlier, to my surprise. That's the mercy of God, the grace of God. And when I got to uni, and I made mistakes during my first year. I made mistakes. I started grouping myself with people who were different from me. I started to do everything that they were doing. If they went to parties, I will be there. It continued for the whole entire year of my first year. And then the second year, I was very sick. I was very sick. I did not know where the sickness came from. I prayed to God again. I went back to God, like the prodigal son. I went back to God, and I was like, God, please heal me. Heal me. I know I've messed up. I know I've done stupid decisions along the way. I did not do what you have called me to do here. I did not do based on our covenant, based on what we have agreed on. So I went back to God and I pleaded with Him, like, God, if you heal me, I'll behave again. You know how we are. Like, God, if you heal me, I'll behave again. I'll serve you as I have promised, as I've made a covenant with you. And God did not answer. I continued to be sick. I was sick for almost like the whole entire year. And then towards the end of the year, I met a friend. She was born again. She used to go to church. So I went to church consistently. I used to go to church. I used to attend prayer meetings. I regained my spark. And I found out the main cause of my sickness, and I was delivered. I was healed. After then, I was born again. Now I was fully committed again. I rededicated my life to God, and I fixed my relationship with God. And up until now, I'm still saved.